players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Advantage in one series.
And I think for the Bucks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with B. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Powell. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Holiday, the pass to Portis.
Who's watching here?
And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Holiday finds Giannis. And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Great D that time from Portis.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Giannis has got his second basket.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after the Clippers pick up 2. In the corner, Middleton with it. Count that one.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Now, here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Jackson, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. The pass to B. Shot from 12. A shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball. But Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense. Kind of give you a different look.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
It's blocked. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And so Jackson nails both of them. And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by 7. Giannis against Batum. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now Jackson. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Here's Holiday, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Holiday against Jackson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Connaughton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Feeds it to Giannis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Jackson. He has 7. Has to be. Now here is Ibaka. Powell finds Ibaka. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Checking now at some numbers for Drew Holiday.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Holiday, the pass to Nwora. And it's Monroe, top of the key. And that one drops for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration, in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Dowdell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 2.5 points a game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Be the pass to Nora. Passes to B. Shot clock at 5. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Coffee gets it to go. Coffee's got his second bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
It's hard to defend that any better. Holiday is just terrific at hitting shots while under duress.
With the drive, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pulls it from 20, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Clippers trail by 7. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch. Matthews is checked in.
Buck substitution, Wesley Matthews.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Coffee. Stolen by Monroe. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's B. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Luke Kennard.
Here's Dowdell. He feeds it to Covington. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Pass to Nora. Over in the corner, Matthews. The pass to Nora. Takes the 3. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Monroe, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Matthews. Then there's B, and it's Nora in at the 4 slot. And Milwaukee has possession. Following the score by Serge Ibaka. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Hood's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Here's Kennard after the basket by Milwaukee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Mann, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
One thing we know about Wesley Matthews, this guy will not back away from a challenge. You want to bring contact on the inside, no problem.
Clippers trail by 11. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Mann. Good on the three-point shot. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Milwaukee, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside Hood. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, a superb finisher, Rodney Hood, with that vertical and that length. Nicely done.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside, Mann. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
He's checked in for Los Angeles. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Driving the lane, and Portis throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Mann. He's got 6. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mann passes to Kennard. Pass to Mann. That's tipped. Back to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis drives. Oh!
Goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Mann. He's got 8. To the right side. It's good from about 19 feet. Mann's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Hood. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. He's off on the second. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers. That's in, and the Milwaukee latest cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jackson.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Outside Holiday. Batum against Portis. And here's Giannis from outside. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Powell, the pass to Batum.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second team foul.
Portis gets a hand on it. They get it back. And another shot. A shot by Batum, no good. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Holiday. He takes it in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And here is Los Angeles now. Jackson with it. He had 25 points last game. Outside, Batum. Again, Batum missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. He's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson against Holiday. To halt the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home. Much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the 3-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Andre Covington's checked in for the Clippers. The Bucks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. In the corner, Powell with it. Beyond the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by Powell. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team... An intense competitor, it's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
Clippers trail by 17.
But you think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the 2nd round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. Covington wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. ABC's checked in for Jackson.
Substitution.
The Bucks also with the sub. Monroe's checked in for Chris Middleton. And here is Powell. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Giannis. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Over Holiday, and the Clippers miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Assisted.
And that's
Drew
now
Holiday.
20 points for Giannis.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Connaughton, and the shot goes in.
Pat Connaughton.
He's got 5. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Powell. Over Giannis.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. Take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Be out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Drew
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Knocked away. Jackson against Portis. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Holiday.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Middleton. That one wide left.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton.
That's his first
foul. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jackson passes to B. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Now here's Powell. And a miss there on the triple. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That'll be his third foul so far. Rodney Hood's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
In for the Bucks, Rodney Hood.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Zubac. Kennard against Hood. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The 11-footer misses off the right iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
So it's the Clippers now. After Jrue Holiday's score, they get it back. Kennard on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Holiday finds Middleton. It's Portis, high post. He's got 8. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Here's Jackson. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Off target from outside.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Nice shot by Portis.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's B, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. He gets it in there.
Wesley
Matthews has got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
Coffee passes to B. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. And he banks in the lane.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to Coffey. Here's Kennard. Pulls up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Coffey's got 6 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hood can't get it to go. LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Covington into the lane. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now we'll try to finish the 3-point play.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Monroe comes in for Portis, and B's subbed in for Hood. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington great, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And it's good, 2 points. That's now 8 points for B.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Man passes to B. Here's Coffey. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Coffey's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's hauled in by Coffey.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
B, covered by Monroe. B, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
So for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Batum comes in for Luke Kennard. And ABC subbed in for Terrence Mann. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Matthews. Here's B, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Dowdell. It's good from long range. ABC's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Bucks leading by 20. Pass to Connaughton. It's hauled in by Coffey.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Batum. Here's Dowdell. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. There's the lob into the Kumbo. It's deflected. Here's Coffey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Back to Connaughton. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Giannis outside. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Ibaka. B, the pass to Coffey. Here's B. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton, and it's B in at the 3. Here's Holiday after the made shot from Norman Powell. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Taken away by Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
First one falls for him. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Portis, who's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Powell. Over Middleton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
And the rejection by Zubats. And stolen by Portis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Dowdell kicks to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
No good off the back of the rim. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. Antetokounmpo finds Portis over Batum. Here's Connaughton. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dowdell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kicks it out to Giannis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Powell. It's up a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Zubats against Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor. Getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Batum. And Marcus Morris subbed in for ABC. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
Norman Powell.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Covington passes to Jackson. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis with it. Passes it to Connaughton. Shoots over Powell. And it's Connaughton missing. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Marcus Morris, money in the mid-range.
From Reggie Jackson.
Bucks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. In the corner, Powell with it. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for the Clippers.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's Giannis. And the shot is long. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Shot's good by Middleton.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Powell with it. Covington trying to break free.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
The Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton to the left wing. And Portis throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the Clippers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Giannis. And the pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Clippers running out of time. Powell kicks to Zubats. Powell inside. Defended by Middleton. Great D that time from Middleton.
2 minutes remaining.
Jacks up a 3. 2 minutes. Milwaukee the rebound. Count that bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Shooting for Milwaukee. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Portis. And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Powell out to the right wing. Zubac finds Jackson.
And another for Jackson. A streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Here's Holiday. Takes it inside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Powell. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's B. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Outside Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got 14 points now in the second half.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Giannis.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
36 seconds left in the game. Got that one up quick. And the Bucks lead by 17.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Holiday. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
First free throw is good.
For your Clippers, Reggie Jackson at the stripe, taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Nora. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.